All right. Welcome to the Sloppy World live stream. I'm your host, Master Walrus 9, here to do some videos. What new Pokemon set came out yesterday? Today's 29th, I want to say. Journey Together. Went to my LGS, picked up some code cards, got like an ETB's worth, so 36, with some smaller, weird, niche code cards that I thought were cool. And yeah, plan is to do a little bit of a set review, open some packs. Ideally, let's build some decks and get some matches in. Haven't booted it in at all. All I've done was update the game. So, been a hot minute since I played some Pokemon. Oh, guess let's warm up with some Prismatic. I'm playing a lot of the Dragon Ball TCG recently. That one's been fun. I'm kind of starved on it in terms of like I haven't had a lot of resources to build and try different decks. Ooh. Okay, so I guess this is gonna be the first of the new set. I'm lucky with the Pokemon stuff to have access to code cards cheaply and quickly. Dragon Ball, I really don't have that, so I don't have enough to get started in it, so I just gotta play that slow. But we'll take Chain. 20 more for each electric attached to all of your Iono's Pokemon. Presumably you're gonna run an electric mono deck because you're gonna run a Iono. So that's a min 60. 2 energy for a 60 on a basic, so if. But that could be a game finisher. You need it in the late game. So I dig that. 100 damage to yourself if heads. Once active Pokemon's knocked out. I don't know how to feel about that. I feel like this is gonna be like a base set Scarlet Violet, base set Drifloon situation, where you want to run the Drifloon, but you don't want the Drifloon or the swap. You know what I mean? Like you kind of don't want the secondary, you just want the primary. Tide Bulb, just a basic. Quattro, just a basic. Beauty Fly. I'm really interested in building some of the sets. Oh, yeah, rotation. That's right, rotation happened yesterday. Okay, Zoroark EX. So from what I remember seeing in the Journey Together is... I know it's like way back when in Wizards of the Coast gym era. So they have certain trainers in Pokemon, you can get certain effects or whatnot. And so far from what I've seen, I think there's N, Lily, Hop, Iono. I want to say that's about it. The two decks I've been looking towards, very interested in, is like the Iono and the Hop. The ends look solid. Iono's looks like it's gonna be really good and have a lot of good electric support, so I can see that doing well. Hop, I'm very interested in doing. I love how Lily kind of essentially brings back fairy types to an extent, so yeah. Night Joker, just go to your bench ends and use this as an attack. I think the trade is a really good ability. And Night Joker being a solid move. I can see definitely this card being because it relies on other Pokemon. New battle pass is out. I'll be real, I did not do enough on the battle pass for the last one. Strategy guides for both N and Hop. Oh, they give out battle pass decks. Awesome. Overnumbered cards. Oh, okay. So illustration rares, ultra rares, special illustration, hyper rares. Essentially, okay, so you can't exchange for that. You gotta pull it from a pack. I kind of don't dig it, and I kind of dig it. It makes the card definitely more special, and I can definitely appreciate that for people who pull it from the decks or from the packs to use in your deck. However, I could definitely be one of those people who's like, I got so many of these, I want to use this fancy card. But, okay. It's a 6-month period, so it's still lockable after a point in time. Okay, so we're gonna get the Zacian EX deck, so it comes with Vesentipity. This is definitely one of those cards you see splashed into everything because it's just good. Draw free on a KO. The Ralladon. Aludon EX. Pretty good. Hop Zacian. Okay. Powerless. 30 plus a 30 ping. Not bad. Brave Slash 240. 240 is pretty good. I mean, Zacian is definitely one of the bulkier ones for like a basic EX. So that 240 health pool, it's reasonable. I think definitely the Zacian understands its combo just right. You build up with something like Archaludon, or use something like Archaludon for support. Use something like Metang. Yeah, I think it's the Metang to build up energies. You get in a Brave Slash, then finish up with the Insta Strike. So, yeah, it fails on some of your Stage 2 EX, which is definitely getting more popular. But 8 being metal means that there's a lot of speed to work on with, so. Hop Snorlax. Attacks used by your Hops Pokemon do 30 more damage. Okay, yeah, so that definitely helps out with your Zacian right there. Extra helpings doesn't stack, which is good, but it also does apply to the Snorlax. You don't really want to use on the Snorlax because that move is 80 to yourself. It's kind of rough, but I dig it. Blue's generic, double. You play this Pokemon from your hand, switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So it's a boss's orders when you play it. I think it's fine. I can definitely see that in like a GLC kind of situation. Fickle Spit. I don't know, this would definitely be one of the cards I cut out in the Hops deck. If I need that room. I need better fluidity. Arven, Ness, which a lot of these cards are repeats of stuff we've seen in the past, so I'm just gonna skip over it. Nerfin, Stretcher, Scoop Up Cyclone, Hops. Oh shoot, I skipped Hops Bag. My bad. It looks just like another card. If I'm correct, Hops Bag allows you to search your deck for like 2 Hops cards, or maybe your trash for 2 Hops cards. We'll take a look at it in just a sec. Hops Choice Band, pretty good. I really dig that. You get a 1 colorless less and then 30 more damage before applying weakness and resistance. Pretty good. That weakness resistance won't come into effect a lot with normal type Pokemon. However, some of the more metal types, Post-Wick, 30 more damage. So I mean, you're pairing that with a Choice Band. That's a bonus 60, and you pair that with up to Snorlax. That's a bonus 90. Again, your opponent will have options to remove stuff like that, but that's pretty good. This is new. Enter prize cards, shuffle them, put them on the bottom of your deck. Okay, so it replaces your prize cards. I don't know how to feel about that. I can definitely see it if you're running a very niche deck where you need a card from your prizes and you don't have it. Like, let's say you're running GLC, right? And you run Ultra Ball, and you know that your Haxorus or your Blastoise or whatever is not in your deck. So it's got to be in your prize cards. So that's another means to get that card out of your prize cards and into your deck. So I dig that. I can definitely see that being used in niche situations. I think in your standard game, you really don't need it. If you're running one-ofs, it's definitely considerable. All right, let's take a look. Casual. So yes, I did see some stuff about trainer trials. So it looks like a version of GLC. It's a rotating game mode with unique deck building rules. The previous active deck may be invalid for this trial if the above rules. So looks like the current rules is only one copy of the card is allowed except for basics. So standard, expanded beta, and trainer. Yeah, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Dude, I know, for real. I saw some targets online. I don't know if you shared that, Shabby, but I did see some targets sharing that they are only allowing 2 orders of any product of the new Pokemon set for anyone in a family, which I think is crazy, but it's necessary. My LGS guy messed up to an extent. He bought like 2 cases of Journey Together, but he only bought the booster boxes. He did not get any of the extra stuff like the ETBs or the whatever. So, no, I'm definitely going to take a look into that. It being standard kind of pulls from the full extent of GLC, and you're still allowed the X's. So it's not a true GLC, but I definitely like the approach. That's one of the things that I thought that Yu-Gi-Oh! Did a lot better in Master Duel from launch, was they had specialty game modes. So Pokemon definitely feels on that support. Okay. Okay, looks like sort by those sets. Standard. We'll set up for standard. Take a look at the battle pass right here. Okay, looks like they have 3 daily quests now instead of just 2, which I kind of dig. Switch that out. I'm not a big fan of how specific the daily quests have gotten. Yeah, I respect that, a gentleman's rule. Free or less booster packs. Our store that I'm at doesn't really have rules like that, but also we live in a more rural area. So my guy's pretty good about dealing with scalpers and just selling it to like people who are like actually fans. But if someone wants to buy a full booster box, he's not gonna say no, because that's money right there. Take a look at some of the stuff that's up. Azure Legends Xerneas EX. Okay, so that's the prismatic. Optimization EX box. So this looks like a theme box from whatever. Take a look at Journey Together, what they got. So they have the full ETB. Definitely gonna pull one of those. Because look at that. I don't know if you can really see it, but that sleeve set is wicked. Promo pack, Yama. I think what we're gonna do first is I'm gonna redeem some cards. So I'm going to switch us over to a new chat. I could have prepared a window for this a bit better. I wasn't anticipating this. I'm gonna get my camera going to scan some codes. Okay. You guys have any stuff that you've been looking forward to with the new set? Honestly, I thought that I'm much a fan of the approach. I think that every series you're gonna get a few gimmicks, and I really don't mind that as long as they're good. Like, I didn't care for V-Stars. I thought the V-Max was interesting because it's considerably higher HP, considerably higher health pool, but now you have that 3 prize card risk. So definitely like, ugh.
But coming into this, you know, I just appreciate the approach and whatever. Let me check something on my mic real quick. I know when I hook up this camera, I can get really weird. Get some of it in the first place. For real, for real. If my mic sounds really off, please let me know. Okay. Okay, second code in. Oh, wait, shoot, it's the wrong one. Okay, put this away, put this to the side. I found some old codes for weird stuff. Super Scott, okay, so change to the microphone of the camera, my bad. Shit, baby. Fuck. Shit, okay. I know how to do this for Discord. Sorry, I haven't tried plugging this in before. Advanced audio. Filters. Properties.
Alright, okay. This should be better. So, again, super sorry about that. Good lord. Camera does not want to act up today. Alright. Am I sounding better now? Okay, so what I'm going to do is open up 10 packs. Look at doing some building and some parts and set, and then I will probably do a little thing where after a match we'll open up some packs or whatnot. Okay, cleaned up my camera, going through a lot faster, figured out the audio, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why this microphone or this camera has a microphone in it, but it was cheap. Okay, alright, super sorry for that. We are back now. Collect all. Let's open up some Journey together. Okay, got the Lechonk. I kind of miss. I have been playing a lot of Pokemon Pocket. Really do enjoy the it's showing when a card is new. I think that's awesome. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Iron Buster can attack, but it's too. I think it's all right. Definitely, if you're running some more niche decks, like if you're doing a banded tournament, not a pre-release tournament, I'd definitely consider that. Regice. Love my Regis. Glad to see him get some more support. I love another Regibox deck. It was so fun. This attack does 10. Again, it's nothing crazy. Ends Reshiram. 20 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So you're getting at max natty 120. It's doing 240. For basic, that's fine. All in all, I don't know. I'd have to look at the NEN support to see what's going on, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, full art, alt art, Lilies Rabombi. That's nice. So it allows you to force basic Pokemon from the opponent's hand to the bench, which is a very niche situation. You might want that for a game-winning pick, so this is definitely more of a one-of card. T-Tar, big man T-Tar. I was interested in building something along the lines of this deck when I saw it. As long as it's in the active spot, your opponent can't play any item cards from your hand. So I'm thinking something similar to the series-winning. Oh shoot, what was it? Ironborn ZX, where you're just running T-Tar and don't let them play any items. Discard 2 cards from the top of your opponent's deck. It's pretty solid, 150 cheap cost. Again, I think this is arguably one of the better T-Tar cards that's been around. If you really wanted to, you could pocket in T-Tar EX Terra. That was our first pack. Parasect, a big fan of Parasect, nothing really crazy in here. Kind of more of a Stallmon, Caterpie, Leon. Yeah, nothing really there. Barblast. Anshin. That's kind of not good, in my opinion. Sure, it's colorless for a fighting type, but you need 3 energy and flip a coin for failure for 50 damage. I mean, in terms of basic Pokemon, that is garbage. Sorry. Veteran of End Pressure Up. Tropius, this time's flying type, love it. It's an interesting move. I could definitely see someone putting a singular 1 as a starter if they're having a rough time getting into the match, but eh. Got a Pod, Parisian, nothing really special there. Squawkabilly, draw 2 cards. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. 70 HP means it's targetable by Buddy Poppin'. The 1 retreat means that after you play add-on, you can retreat out if you need to. Yeah, I think that's fine. Law. Peculiar deck. Energy discard. You'd go all in for a full stun. Then one of the Lilies Rabombi. Billy and Onair. I don't know these two. Draw 2, then you have 10 or more in your hand. Draw 2 more. I can definitely see that occurring. You're worried about stuff like Yono and Judge, but all in all, it's reasonable. Black Belt's Training, there's another one for that set. Copper Rajma, nothing specific, just kind of generic. That's for generic, it's pretty good. Wheezing. Confuse and do 200 in 2 turns. It's alright. Reshiram EX. Okay. Discard energy from this Pokemon to 105. Yeah, pretty good. Try it again. Let's go to Dragon Dex. I won't lie, I think that's fine. I definitely see someone running that if you're building a Dragon deck that uses fire energy. Black Belt's Training, Lily's Pearl. This is the card that makes me want to do the Lily deck. And this attached. When Pokemon this is attached to is knocked out, take 1 for your prize card. For Brandon's gotta be a Lily's Pokemon. Still that's okay. Glowing Marowak. Nothing really special there. Swine, nothing special. And Zoroark, we looked up earlier. Torkoal. Psychic type Metang, Alolan Golem. Man. Yeah, I love Alolan Golem. I think he's such a goofy guy. He had potential. He really had potential. This is garbage. Look, coin flips are cool and all, but it's inconsistent. TCGs, any TCGs are all about consistency. You should use your coin flips not to get the kill, but to help make it easier to get the kill, I guess I would say. Like if you're running with Pokemon that, let's say the most active HP threshold is 100, right? Now you got one card that does 90 damage and you got one card that does 80 damage, but you can use a coin flip to do an extra 20, right? Statistically, it's better to use that coin flip because you can have a better chance to get that kill. With the 90, you have no chance to get that kill at all. But this, if you want to get any damage, you gotta get the coin flip. And if you're thinking about killing in an EX based meta where there's a lot of HP, even if you go with that 233 low threshold, you gotta get 4 coin flips in a row. That's a 1 in 16.0025. I don't know, it's 160 is fine, but you gotta do 40 damage to yourself over 180. You're probably yourself up to be killed next turn, man. It's not good. It's not good. Magmar. Quovent. That's not right. Nagirda. Okay. I dig that. Draw 2 cards. So I definitely go with this over the Squawkabilly now, seeing it. Squawkabilly is your budget option. Passion Energy, heal 90 from that Pokemon. Simple enough. Scorpion Axle slot, not bad. Draw 2 cards, definitely something you throw in, consider for the lead. And it's something you pocket in later if you need to. Stunfisk, yeah. Impidimp, Postwick, Peckers. Yeah, see, like, this is the case of where you'd potentially consider a coin flip. The coin flip's not done for the damage. The coin flip's for a bonus effect that can maybe get you a more consistent turn 2 kill, right? You don't have to rely on the coin flips for the kill. It just can make the coin flips can make it more consistent. Letter Bombi, Noivern, I love this guy. One of my first shinies was a Noibat. Traded that with a friend in high school. If you have the same number of cards as your opponent, overall energy cost of right now used by this Pokemon. I did that. Pair that up with Judge. You got an energy free deck. I mess with it. I love super stupid concepts like that. Glycery. And Clang. Big Clang fan. Vincia. That's for the Yono. 2 basic energies from their discard piles to their hands. I dig that. That's good. Tong, Tropius, Regirock. 30 less damage, 30 protection. That's not bad. I dig that. 120 not affected by resistance, but still affected by weakness. Like, it's a good blocker Pokemon. I think you could set up a defensive layer. You could definitely consider that. Remoraid. Another Clang, Cavalier, Toadscroll, Cutiefly, Butterfree. Flip 4 coins, 60 for each. If 2 of them are heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is paralyzed. See, this is also another case of where it's better for a coin flip because you have to flip a minimum of 4 coins. So, I mean, if the first one's heads, your situation's not over. You still got 3 more coins to go. Are you going to potentially get as much? Could you potentially get more of the Alolan Golem? Yeah, but are you going to get that realistically? No. 2 heads in a row is a 25%. 3 heads in a row is a 12.5%. You're going to 6.25%. I mean, again, yeah, Butterfree is way better. Go to Butterfree. Same amount of investment. You're losing out on the electric typing. Who cares? Way better electric decks. Lombre, Rusian, Regice, Paras, Wailord. Love the Wailords, love the Hydro Pump moves. Super fun to see and use. 50 more damage for each water energy attached to this Pokemon. If you're running mono water, 210 right off the bat. You can invest more. 240 is a great HP threshold. Of course, you're running something with water, probably Baxcalibur. Yeah, I think Baxcalibur is still legal. Maybe switch out to Chien Pao. You don't really need a secondary attacker, but you need means to get that water energy. There's definitely a lot of support. I'd say, yeah, this is a fun one. Okay. Let's switch it back out to away for the moment. Make sure my mic doesn't sound like hot garbage. Again, super sorry about that. We're gonna scan another 10. Then we're gonna look at doing some building and whatnot. I'll save the remainder of my codes for another point in time. Maybe we'll end off some photo. You guys see anything in that list that you thought was interesting? Feel free to let me know. I mean, I'd love to take a look. If you guys have anything in this set you think is interesting you want me to take a look at, let me know. The 400 codes is definitely an interesting approach. I know it's not 400 for everything, because some of the smaller stuff have just like 4. So well, I don't know if the limit's necessary. I guess definitely it prevents some level of over investment and whatnot, but I just don't see that as a big issue. Alright, 2 more codes and we are in. Yeah, again, I was not prepping with this. I kind of forgot that I had to use a camera, so sorry about that. I'll prepare a better visual for next time. Put up some art. I know the boy Shabby puts up some fan art. Oh, sorry, CYR. Billy Oriole. And I love Hunter x Hunter. Alright, let's take a look. Paras, Maractus, love Maractus, one of my favorite Pokemon. Not good. You have to rely on getting knocked out to deal damage. And it's 6 damage counters, that's negligible. At most, you're doing like to partner up with like the Party Bomb or whatever that item is. It's a first off, that's your ace spec item, so you don't really want to use that. It's unretrievable. It's only 120 damage when attacked, so you're looking at what, 180? I mean, granted, come on, really? Got one scenario in which you want to use that. That's stalling out at the end of the game. Slumbering Snack or Smack. Both active or asleep. Does 110 to your most active Pokemon. I dig that. I think that's super fun. If I'm running like a GLC, I definitely consider Komala in a normal deck, just for the stupidity of it. Plus, there's that tool that allows you to attack while you're asleep. So, there's options. There's options. I don't want to pressure him. Maybe he's trying to tell me something. Just to rush him. Black Belt, Research, Cavalier, seen it. Snorlax, seen it. Oh, Full Art Kilowatts roll. Kind of hard to read. You can discard a basic electric energy from this Pokemon. To use this ability, once during your turn, you may draw cards until you have some amount in your hand. I can't read what number that is. I want to say it's 7. If that's the case, that's big. That's awesome. Like mortar of those duck lips. 3 bonus damage for burns, so you're doing 5, but you got a point flip. So I think you have something that can guarantee burns, then you're in a better situation. Mimikyu EX? I didn't know there was a Mimikyu EX in this set. Give your opponents to Pokemon and put 3 damage counters on them each. I don't know how to feel about that. I get it. 3 damage counters can definitely finish off games. But 3 damage counters is not doing games right now. Ghost of Trip, fine. Mr. Mime, Practice, Shuppet. Yeah, Scarlet, I am glad seeing some new cards. You can switch it with your active Pokemon and do 180 to EXs. I think this is good. I think the double colorless definitely makes Meowscarada work. You could throw this into anything. Stage 3 aspect, stage 2 aspect of it is a bit rough, I'm not gonna lie. It's a bit of investment. I think if you can figure out some deck that you're maybe, let's see, you'll be weak to dark. So I'd pair this up in a psychic deck. Maybe something like Alakazam EX. Yeah. Throw this into something with another stage 2 psychic Pokemon, and you'll be working well. That's my opinions on that. The 1 retreat cost also makes it pretty good in case you need to have something in the active that you don't really want. Or will work. Metapod. Beldum. Low kicks, for alright. I want an interesting low kicks card. I really do, because I think the Pokemon is interesting. I just don't think we're ever gonna get one. 60 for 1 dark. Fine. I think this is vanilla. This is as vanilla as you're going to get. There's a lot of cards I like to call baselines, where you do adjustments like adding effects, taking away effects, boosting power, boosting cost, maybe giving out more counter if you're in a game that uses counter mechanics, adjusting the HP. This is definitely one of your baselines. Stage 2, 120, 1 targeted energy, 60 damage, 1 retreat cost. Anything else you're gonna adjust, you're gonna put some costs in. Boost the damage up, make it 2 retreat cost, take away some HP, maybe make it colorless. I don't know. Pupitar, Bulu, Alchemy, love this little big guy. 30 HP from one of your Pokemon. Again, we run high HPs. Lotad, Bufant, Baraja, Ludicolo. All your Pokemon get plus 40 HP. I think that's good. I just don't know if it's necessarily worth the investment for a plus 40 HP, because you're, depending on what kind of deck you're running, you could just run Giant's Cape or some equivalent. Billion on there. Guitar. Guitar. Tang. And PP up. Excellent. Excellent card. Love the naming of it. No card as great as that. Basic energy from your discard pile to one of your bench ends Pokemon is pretty good. I think the only thing I don't like about it, and I get it, it's for balancing purposes, has to be banished. You can't do it to your active one. Articuno. The basic water energies at So there's Ramp up there, another Enzor. Shelgon! So there's some sort of Salamence in here. Dig that. Stunfisk, Maractus, Selgor. Opponent's active Pokemon is now confused and poisoned and switches with one of your bench Pokemon. Okay, I dig that. I definitely would play into like Maractus with that situation, but not Maractus, more like the Cacnea where you're getting damage in regardless. Because if you have to switch, that's when you want to switch into something like that. You put into something that like prevents retreat. I like the idea of attack and then switch. Armageddon, Fungus, Proven, and that. Someone chooses 3 cards from their hand, shuffle those cards into the deck. I like that. I like that a lot. 151 came out. I played a lot of Arbok EX, which is a dark type, and for 3 energy, you are discarding 2 cards from your opponent's hand. Forgot what set it was, but I did play a good chunk of Luxray EX, which allows you to snipe certain cards from your opponent's hand. I love playing Hand Disruption. I think it's great. Getting them discarded is better, but removing 3 cards is also awesome. So if you have, say, turn 2, you go first. Yeah, you play Shuppet, right? Attach a Psychic Energy, end your turn. They go, they build up their hand, they got 14 cards in hand, whatever. Turn 2, Evolve Bayonet, play Judge, First Words, they've only got 1 card in hand. They come in turn 2, their turn 2, they will have 2 cards in hand. That's barely enough investment. They'd have to play something like the Magearna and had it ready. I like this. You're definitely gonna see me doing something with this card. Got Padame Wooper, Hops Wooloo, Hops Double, 2 packs left. Tang, and Purloin. Okay. Builds their hand. You choose the card you find there and put it on the deck. Yeah, again, that's that kind of hand control I dig. Got Leer, Noivern, Shelmet, and Snorlax. You getting to pick works out a bit better because you get to determine what you want to remove. So if they have something like a draw, you get to pick that. But again, you got 4 options. Agmar, redeemable ticket, Dunsparce. You're not double. Overall, not. I don't think you got anything too spectacular. I got the Altar Kilowattrel, which is really a hit. I got a lot of these crystals, especially when the coins transferred over. So we are going to buy a ETB just for 10 more cards. I know a lot of it's me opening packs right now. Whoa. Here. Okay, so maybe I need to play a match in order to actually get that, so that's cool. And the game is buggy. Don't let me lie, it is buggy. Let's take a look at some of the more important Pokemon. So like skip over basics to go to whatever. Sunny Day, Grass and Fire Pokemon do 20 more damage. I dig that. Mungus EX. Yeah, again, Champion Swing's fine. Spore Ball in turn 1. Do 30, force your opponent to sleep, fine. Champion Swing. Champion Yawn Swing. Interesting. Flip a coin to do 180. Again, it's one of those ones where it's like, okay, I'm gonna 2 turn kill on most instances because my opponent's at 180 health. I have the potential to one-turn kill, but I got nothing that's going to two-turn kill. Or I got nothing that's got a one-turn kill. Better. Durant, flip a coin, discard an energy. Yeah. Enstar Mana Tamp. That does 30 damage for each basic energy in your opponent's discard pile. Dig that. Discard all energy from this Pokemon. Deal another 90 damage. Again, I'm not seeing anything crazy with the end deck. Volcanion EX. Make your opponent burned if this is the active slot. And rotate an energy 160. Overall, pretty good. Energy Cyclone. For the points you get tails, 90 heads, again, garbage. Nothing with the Pelipper. Lose the EX. Start a card. Start any cards in this way. I dig this. You're now making your hand a bit more of a resource, and I love that. And there's some cards that you can absolutely run that with. You don't need more than 2 Buddy Poppins, but you're running 4 of them for consistency purposes. Now you have a means to get rid of them in your deck, or anything that's like a turn 1. That makes the card so much more valuable when you're getting your 240. I dig it. I definitely see you running some stuff with that. And Joltik. Discard tools and make them paralyzed. Took Spark. Nothing major. Tap Coco. Link Lightning. Play more for each of your bench Pokemon. Base 60. 5 going 160. You run Area 0 under depths. Load up your bench. Additional 3. Additional 60. 320. The potential there. Oh, shoot. 220. I was miscounting. Yeah, I think it's good. If you want to run electric, Lona's Belly Bolt. This is the one that I absolutely want. Look at that happy guy. Look at that face. During your next turn, you can't attack 230, but you get attached as many basic energies as you want from your hand to your Yonos. This is why I think Electric Saber. Great. You gotta run Kilowattrel. Okay, so it's drawn, so you have 6. You gotta run the Belly Bolt. And that's your Electric Core. Maybe run some like Eon. Run a couple of Voltorb. You gotta run some older stuff like Scarlet Violet base set, Miraidon EX. Run a little bit more electric support, and you're in good position. Maybe another attack if someone's a primary. Fairy, Dragon Pokemon are now weak to Psychic, which finally gives them a weakness, and that's really good. Full Moon Rondo, 20 more damage for each bench Pokemon your opponents. Say you're running 5, your opponent's running 5, that's an additional 10. You're looking at 220. Now, if you're in a situation where you can control it, you want to kill Dragapult EX. I think that's my benchmark. Let's go take a look real quick. Dragapult EX is 320. Highest HP I've seen was like a 340, and that was like a VMAX Venusaur. The 320 is a pretty high HP point. If you're killing anything with 320, you're good. So, with that consideration, you're gonna need load your bench, pull you to 120. Your opponent needs free Pokemon on the bench. Okay? Or you Area 0 under depths, get some sort of Terrander, and you make yourself more consistent. All in all, I think it's fine. I think Dragon Weakness is wicked. I'm definitely someone who likes to play to weakness. If I see a lot of certain Pokemon, I want to play to that. And if the deck's mediocre at best, that's just my playstyle. You can join Beams to Psychic for potential 280, but you need both Beldum and the Tang. And it's interesting because need at least a Beldum to get to Metagross. You need a Beldum to get to Metanga, definitely. So it's a very unique setup. So I think the 280 is a justified damage. I just don't know how consistently. And Sigilid. Get one prize card, you win the game. Sure. Lucario, Call for Family's pretty vanilla. Call for Willy, essentially. It's fine. I'd consider that. And Retreat. 50 damage for each recost of your opponent's active Pokemon Retreat. Yeah, but I mean, look at the Grimmsnarl. I think that two's very straightforward. You see a lot of Pokemon with that too. You're doing 100 damage each turn. Fine, but on stage 2, you need to get more value out of your money. Let's see. Mamoswine EX. I didn't realize I had one. Put your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, put it in your hand. 180 plus 40 for each stage 2 on your bench. I'd definitely have some stupid fun with this. I would build a deck based all around stage 2s, build it up, get it extremely expensive. Yeah. Rock, we talked about Pancham. Lycanroc. You use this Pokemon to evolve your hand, attach 2 spiky energies from your discard pile to this Pokemon. Spiky energy will be viewed later in the set. 40 plus 40 for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. I dig that. You gotta think if the opponent has 30 damage on him, right? That's an additional 120. So you're looking at 40 plus 120 for a 160 plus that initial 30, 190. That's a kill. I could definitely see Lycanroc doing some stuff. The right deck. Pop Sandaconda, 140 and does 20 to each of your bench Pokemon, so I don't know, fine. Toad Scroll, as long as the Pokemon's on your bench, your active Pokemon have 2 less retreat cost. Again, niche, but you can definitely see its usage. Bonsire EX. Oh, great for. I prefer the one from Shrouded Fable, I think it is, that allows you to poison. On Goro, 160 with a no attack, 130, choose one of your opponent's attacks, and use that attack during the turn. Birdier. Winklag. 3 coins. A minimum 3 coins. So you're likely to at least get 1. Alright, 120. Sure. Fine, fair. 240 for 2, that's pretty solid. You're likely to get 360 over a course of 2 turns. Statistically. Corviknight. Pretty good. Pretty good. Especially with all those damage bumps. If you get all 3 for the bonus 90, you're looking at a 240, which is in basic EX killer. You're taking 60 less damage. And you also have something that does 50 and a 50 ping. Potentially for 0 energy if you're playing Hop's Choice Band. So, good card. You're definitely going to want to run this if you're building Hop's deck, in my opinion. Salamancia EX. 50 to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. 300 discard 2 energy. I think we can definitely work in this. Again, right deck. A lot of good dragon support. Might get critique on too heavily. Bert's fairly vanilla. The Dunsparce EX. Tenacious Tail. It depends on what kind of meta you're running. When bees were irrelevant, everyone was running bees. Now you see a bit more blend. Like, you saw a lot of bees. There were a lot of bees. Now that we're in AX era fully, I don't know if you're gonna see as many to get that real big effect. Dino, love a Dino. Quarterbacks for your hand from your discard. That can actually be pretty good. Quarters tend to be rough to retrieve. So I dig it. Greedent, honestly not terrible. Draw 2 with 60 on a fairly vanilla Pokemon. Rookity and Corvisquire, fine. Cramorant, eh. Here's that Hops bag. Search for 2 Hops basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench. Those better buddy popping. It's close to the Hop, but you're running Hop anyways. Truck Scouting. Search your deck for 2 basic or 1 evolution. Put in your hand. I dig that. Iris' Spirit. Use this card if you discard another card from your hand. Draw until you have 6. This isn't new. This is Cynthia's Ambition. This is Cynthia's Ambition. Why they decided to change it to Iris' Fighting Spirit? Don't know, but right on. Ends Castle. Ends Pokemon have no retreat cost. Fine. Why we need a new Professor's Research? Not fully sure. It's a Commando. Dig it. Ruffian. Discard a tool and a special energy. Oh, you know what? I was thinking of Geocomo. Geocomo is just all a special energy from all your opponent's Pokemon. Super Potion. Deal 60, discard an energy. Being in certain decks, that's reasonable. Spiky energy. That is Rocky Helmet. That's just Rocky Helmet with colors energy towards it. I think definitely with that Lycanroc deck, spiky energies, it's Rocky Helmets. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. You get some means of spreading energy. You had Zigzagoon from Chilling Rain, I want to say. You're definitely in a good position. Do the golds, you know, Zoroark, Spiky. All in all, set rating, I would say 6 to 7. I don't think there's anything that's gonna be crazy. I think you're gonna see a lot of changes, primarily occurring from the set rotation. But I don't think that there's anything groundbreaking in this deck or this set just yet for your deck. I think the concept's new, and you're gonna see a lot of people overhype it because of the new concept of the themed trainer Pokemon, whatever. But I don't know what to say besides, yeah, tools, items, and metal energy. So let's scroll down to where is it? Optimization deck. Set active. Edit the deck a bit. First off, let's get some good sleep. I love to customize my stuff. It's a shame. I don't know why we have the boxes. And we honestly don't use them visually. But I guess it's a part of the real game. So I can definitely see why someone goes for that. Oh, we'll go with these fancy Zacian Zamazenta Premium Collection. I do really like the Ultra Premium Collection, but we're gonna use the points in the Ultra Premium. And look at that full solid gold. Let's get a way to splurge. Let's see. Search pop, show all. Yeah, what do I want to cut? Okay, let's start by adjusting our middle. So throw in fancy ones. Do. Oh, that's why. I was set to. Oh. trainers. We'll keep up the scoop up Cyclone for now. Definitely some stuff. So, that's only an uncommon? Dude, I feel like this card's gonna be crazy. Oh. Big Arch Aludon? Where do I go? Matang. So let's get rid of some of this stuff out first. We're gonna try and go to Matang route. Okay, I don't know why it just went to 0. Yeah, I saw how much I had, so I don't know why it just went to 0. Okay, what we'll do is, I guess, set up the deck for when we're ready. And I definitely want another Snorlax in there. I think running it at 12 is reasonable. We could want the Beldum. Look for anything that says hop in it. Got what? Copies, choice bands, 2 copies of Pop's Bag, copies of Postwick. One thing that's Beldum and the Pipit Eater, only things that we're running that's not a hop, so honestly, we have a couple of heavy bags. You can run Nestball down to 2. You get rare candies in. Boss's orders out is interesting. Oh, Lysander's giving me this Ops vibe. Big Giono's pretty good. We'll run same numbers. Arvin, definitely you want to run a good amount. Turo's interesting. I see it definitely coming up in later ends. Search. We're gonna cut research down to 3. Yeah, I think we cut research down to doing all right. Definitely get Magnolia, Juniper, and Hop seems like he would play a go. Good, Professor Willow. Cut down Ultra Ball to 3. Four's good, just you don't need the full 4. Definitely running an Earthen Vessel and Gold. I think 2's fine amount, especially if you build a Metang. I'm gonna keep up, scoop up Cyclone for now. Just cause. Get in a switch. Get up to 2. I do like that. I love the old gold cards when it's just more natty. and we'll run a couple of rare candies. Okay, so this is not legal yet because something happened to my tokens and coins, and we are going to look into what it does disappear later. But for now, we'll just pick out a deck and play. I don't know. I'm sorry. I wasn't anticipating that. And you saw how much I had. I don't know why they left. GEX. Big on EX. I guess. Oop. Do I have anything with skill? Oh, that's. Oh. I didn't even select them. So... Ow. Oh, okay. Here's a gold thing. There we go. Why? Hey. Okay, I guess they're not. I guess it's usable. Oh, here it is. It's usable. That active. That active. Dust, electric, boom, boom. I don't want the EV sleep. What the hell is up with this? Game just busted? Okay, can I switch it here? No. I don't know. Oh, the game needs to update. Yeah, thanks for causing me so much grief. Yeah, sorry about that. Didn't know. They told me it will clear ahead of time. I would cool. Save my progress. Air trials. that later. Have my stuff back. Okay, it's letting me set active. I go to ranked, edit deck, and visuals aren't popping in. Okay. Pokemon TCG Live is an extremely good game. I think what they did was perfect. I think that they definitely made the right move in taking away the Pokemon TCG Online, giving us live. Got exactly what we want. You look at this. Excellent. I think that no one needs the ability to trade with other people. Dumbass move. I think that our character models are great. I mean, look at this. What everyone wanted, it's what everyone needed. And especially playmats. Why would you want customization on your computer? I think you're right. That's the Zacian. Pheasantipity. That's Archaludon. And whatever. I need to get paid. We're going straight. Okay, so I will add documents select first or not. Point flips. Yeah, like the emotes is what we need to get. I need to be able to go. Perfect. I can see. I can see. Holy shit, it's an awesome game. If I can't see my cards, Nintendo, how do you expect me to play the game? Let me reset the game. Good lord. Moogly moogly. Just want to play some Pokemon. Server maintenance is on April 1st. So it's not like it should be an issue in that regard. Ugh. Okay, now we're seeing some visual. You're gone, 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 out, out, out. Bye, bye, bye. You're cool. Showcase all hops. Oh, that's right. It's very picky. Want review, you. This is us. 12. Get a couple of Bell Gum. I know that the Archaludon's a good part. Why am I searching at no metal? Yeah. I have played. Yay. Energy. We get gold. And those things pretty solid amount. that. Voice, Hops Bag 2, Night Stretcher, S Ball, we're gonna cut down to 2. Gold, bosses, Lysander. Dono will run 2. Marvin. Now, in my opinion, Turo, I think there's a solid pocket option. So, not opposed to running. We'll keep the redeemable ticket just in case. Post Wick at 3, which makes it pretty good. Research, we're gonna cut down to 3. I think you could potentially run something a little better. Oh, I forgot there's a Professor Elm. Look, I love using my full arts, but Hop definitely gives the vibes of Professor Elm and Professor Sycamore. But you gotta definitely go. Yeah. Ultra Ball, we're gonna cut down to 3. I think we cut it down to 2. We're gonna keep it at 3 because we have some Evos that we ideally want. Switch, we're gonna bring up to 2. Vessel definitely up to 2. And Rare Candy. Adjustments, base set deck box, Grand Zenith Premium Collection, Station Ultra Premium. Alright, Hop Station EX, ready to go. Now we're gonna get in our match for a night, probably gonna call it a night. You notice that I don't believe I really have any healers. We get Cream, very stuff. I don't really know what I'm doing yet in terms of streaming. So, big shout out. Which is the model stopped working as well. Yeah, I'll go first. Evolution. Over Candy and opener, that's rough. I don't know what they were playing. I mean, I saw the Briar. Hop's Bag, definitely will take that. Okay, I see. Not a fan. Not a fan, not a fan. Place it in hand or on bench. Place it in. So we're definitely gonna play another recipe. Got Metal Energy. And call it there and call it simple. Probably dump the Hop's Bag if I'm being honest. Marvin, search up Ultra Ball. And definitely Ops, ally, whatever. Ice Stretcher maybe could go. Oh shoot. Does he retreat? Yeah, he does it. This Badu is a pain. Definitely a pain. Much recent relevancies of the meta. Artisan's nice because they allow me to get out my Badu. Not my Badu, Beldum. Gets out of Pidgey, he's gonna prepare himself to evolve next turn. Mental energy is not what I want topped, but I gotta get something. We're going to search out a Ops choice, and let's just see. Okay, so there's one in those in the prize cards. Can't really get too much of a tell right now. Shoot. Ultra Ball. A lot of it seems to be items in price. I don't want to give up my basic middle energy, but also if I need to set up Zamazenta position where I want to go, and we'll set up the Hops choice. Definitely use it. Oh I forgot. I need 2 energy. I need to attach a choice band. I'm a dumbass. Ugh. And I'm definitely more of a dumbass because I could have retreated. Oh, they're only running one boss's orders. They're playing with whatever's. Okay. Definitely before I go to sleep stream, we're gonna cut out a card or 2 and a couple more bosses orders. Dragon. It's gotta be maybe. White Fire Dragon. Oh no, I'm a dumbass. I'm a tank. Top 4 basically. I'm being a fine. Dude. If we pull a boss's orders, we gotta kill against Draco, which I think is a pretty good position. Better. Let's start by playing Artisan. You want to do stuff like this first because it reduces the amount of options. Instead of being 1 in 38 to pick out a card, it's now 1 in 37. Well, that seems minimal, and arguably it is at higher numbers. It definitely is something that can affect your game. Insta Strike, what do we want to hit? Yeah, we don't have the full 90. That sets us up if we need to kill the Dragapult. Ideally, next turn we'll be able to double up Metang. If we can get that 2 metal energy, we're good. I'll be happy. Always use your abilities before you evolve. Artisan, if I'm gonna make a guess, okay, to go for Draco, I was gonna guess it Beldum. stall me out a little bit more. I kind of do have the speed ready. And oh shoot, I think peculiar friends in Paldea. That's weird. That's interesting. I guess he just wanted to. No, what? Why? Dude, you get draw freeze with better options. Prime, get a switching. I don't know. I seriously just don't know. What he takes out is arguable. If I'm him, I'm targeting the Rookidee with no damage on him. I don't think take out the Beldum. I think he only does 60. Yeah, it's only 60. So, I don't know, I'd take out the Rookidee. I guess it's irrelevant. You put 10 on something, prepare it. I don't like taking the 200 as we speak. That's not good, not fun. But we are able to set up the position where we can start evolving and getting shit done with him. Yeah, don't show up. If I want Nest Ball, it's for Zacian. But then I also have Hop's Bag. So I don't have to be pressed. I don't have to be pressed about the switch speed. We're just gonna start with this and determine if we absolutely go to it. Fuck, that's bad. Okay. Yeah, so it's good that I did that. In theory, he could play something like Crispin in order to get his kill out. If I knew I was pulling the Corviknight, maybe I should have played, but it's whatever. Is he in 50? He's at 50. If he doesn't go to GRDX, which he seems like he's playing a little bit slower, you can definitely make some progress with that. He's I don't know, he might kill, he might not kill. I think the only thing that allowed for items to come back, which is like Roseanne's research, is out of rotation now, so pretty good. Got half our energy. I didn't really get an opportunity to count how much was in the deck. I doesn't really have ping. Ping would come in the form of. Okay, yeah, no, he goes. Do I keep it as Zacian to just get a free kill? I think I might. We'll see. If he by chance retreats into Pidgeotto for a defensive maneuver, we're gonna go into Corviknight and do that. If he chooses to go into Rackaloak and just stay there, we're gonna get a kill on there. And we'll... Okay, so heave balls, and now you can jet headbutt it for 70. I'm not a fan of that. He's able to kill my Corviknight. I'm not a fan of that. And there's really nothing I can do when the game's over. I'm not a fan of that. We're gonna just play it out to continue working towards missions and whatnot. Understand the deck a tad bit better. Maybe we do go back into Arch Alodon, so that we have another high HP tank. I mean, if I didn't have to kill Station last turn, would have definitely like one picked up or whatever. I think this is good. This is definitely a good first match. I can sound very sarcastic, but I do think this is real. Why are you playing Retreat Forge? You're fine. You have game. You win. You won. I don't need that, man. Okay, what we're gonna do is we are going to S-Ball. And we'll play Artizone into the other Snorlax just to thin the deck out of it. We'll trash the Rare Candy in the Corviknight. Pick up something and thin the deck out of it. Go Metang. Oh, I guess... Yeah, actually we do get to go into the Rookie. Yeah, you know what? We'll do Festivity. Station. Activate the Festivity effect. All. And we get a Metal Energy. And okay, touch there, touch there. I'll make her once more. Got one full fixation. We got 3 in trash, 3 in active, 1 in hand. Means there's 7 passive or 3 passive, or 7 active, 3 passive. I'm gonna take a look in trash or deck real quick. Just one more. Oh, excuse me. This is my only other Hop's choice, man. But we're gonna get some strong damage out. Redeemable ticket. Because now my other Hop's choice band and other energy that would be stuck in there no longer. Theoretically, I could screw myself over in that manner, but taking what we can. Oh, you know what? The 60 damage bulk, I think it's gonna permit us to survive. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, he's doing 150. He needed a way to get an extra 10 damage. Theoretically possible, yes. Realistically improbable. And how do we want to try and finish it? Arguably, he needs doing an extra 60 for 110. So we'll shoot through that way just to ping some damage. There's nothing ideally targetable, but yes, we'll get a Dracloak. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, our station's gonna be set up. Really quick searches in. Boss's orders, maybe? I don't know, I'm curious, What's your mind? Are very free. Ultimately, this stream was so sorry about that, guys. We had about 50 minutes in opening card pack. We had a mic issue. We had 10 minutes game just bugging out. Or about 30 minutes into match. Seems fun. We started at 25. I already got my move mapped out. The only thing I don't know is what item would particularly take with weapon. If I was him, I'd throw on the Bipang. That way you're primed up for kill more often. Now the question is, should I... Okay, it spreads out that way. That way it means you get 200, whatever. Yeah. Ooh, research is tempting. Ooh. Look, we get the 110. We're gonna ping for some damage. And you'll be in a position where you can't do the dust skull. That's hard. Ooh, nice charger. I forgot I had nice charger in here. That works. Alright, yeah, we're game ready. Yeah, and I could have scooped up, but I'm not gonna impressed. And yeah. Now we got two options. We choose to evolve that one that sets us up in an easier threshold to kill it. And if he chooses to not evolve it. Okay, so it looks like he's going the more active route and chooses to evolve it. We could pick it off with Satian's Into Strike. Oh no, we couldn't have, but 240 is gonna kill essentially anything. And with Post-Whip and Snorlax are around to 310. Ready? So we were killed. What's he gotta do? He's gonna have 2 energy on, which is impossible. Boss's orders up to Zacian or the Pheasant Dippity. And due to 210. And again, Corviknight. Corviknight's gonna be a way we win. Technically, I could have Steel Wing in order to take not a kill. You know what? That's something I could have considered. Steel Wing and then scoop up Cyclone. Because he's only doing 70, right? So I would have taken 60 damage reduction, only taking 10 damage, 160. That does leave me a little bit closer. Oh, so he does have, what was that card called? Counter Catcher. Forgot about Counter Catcher. I mean, again, you could use Boss's orders. Honestly, thought this game is over. I don't think he played optimally. Okay, so he bosses. They can't do the 210. Unless he goes for Duskull. Duskull gives me the prize card and I win the game. So, we got game. Yeah, I thought that was unwinnable. But we did it. pull through. Really, we're going to showcase the victory. Okay, he did take it back. I thought he did that, but whatever. No, Zacian, this deck I dig. Metang definitely would consider doing a trade-off on the Metang. For that, but definitely choose to. I don't know. I gotta go. Lost orders for what? Oh, it's up. I want to keep Ultra Ball at free, and I want to keep my stadiums at free. You need that consistency. Here, to like cut out. You don't want to cut out that energy. Hey, unless I go for Archaludon. Go for Archaludon. Yeah, if I go for Archaludon, then I don't have to worry about the energy being in the deck. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Curse Blast. He's gonna give me game. He's gonna get a surprise card instantly after it's knocked out. And he's got nothing he could knock out that would give him a tie. If we got into a tied situation, that would be ugly, but I think I could win it. And the final fighting it. Final metal. Final metal. We're just gonna take it simple. We are gonna play post with go. That dude, we did it. Fun. I'd love to get a more proper and full stream out at some point in time. We're gonna end it at womp. Collect all these. And we'll open up a couple packs and journey together. Ultratization next, beautiful card. Plank, Research, Kuno, Snorlax, Gaylord, Bungus, Sus. Dummies, Compass, Grimmsnarl, Nerula, Bungus, X. And that's what we ended on. Thank you guys all for watching. Hope to see you guys next time.